everybody! My name is Ian, and welcome back to the Ritual Fashion Tarot channel! We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting a new loop of the signs here on the channel. This one, of course, starting off with Aries, who in the Greek mythos roughly equates to, well, you guessed it, Aries, the god of war. Ah, how are we all doing on this fine Tuesday, Aries? It is a little bit cloudy out today, but no less lit on my end. I'm personally having a great day. You guys have a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend myself. And, without much further ado, I have indeed shuffled the cards quite thoroughly on and off camera. And may the gods and the odds be ever in your favor. Starting us off today, Aries, we have Hephaestus's Forge. Okay, so the main theme of our reading today takes shape. You are working on something, Aries. You are hammering away. You're going at it. You're doing this. You're doing that. You are working hard on something. I don't know what. I don't know what you're working on. I don't know how long it's been going on for, or how long it's going to go on for. But what I can tell you is it very well could work out. You've been working on it for who knows how long, and yeah, it looks good. Looks very good so far. Closest acquaintance? The Forge of Vulcan. Now this is a new one for me. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. Right now, I'm gonna be straight up honest. This is something I have never seen before. You and your friend Hephaestus and Vulcan. Hephaestus and Vulcan are one and the same. They are the Greek and Roman forms. They are the same god. They represent the same thing. So, this is unquestionably a project that you are not alone in. This is a project that you are working on cooperatively, very tightly, intrinsically, whatever you want to call it, with your friends here. You are working on this with them together. Now, how long you've been working on it or anything like that, still not clear, but it is a cooperative project and you are getting there. You're both working tirelessly at it. I've never had Hephaestus's Forge and the Forge of Vulcan back to back. That's a new one for me. So pay attention, Aries. This is a big reading. Where's your head at? Hermes' message. Okay. So you're waiting for, or perhaps you are sending, no, you're sending out a message right now. I feel as though you are sending out a message, perhaps about this project, perhaps about some other thing. Maybe you need help. Maybe you need a little bit of a hand on this project, Aries. Perhaps you are calling for backup, or perhaps backup is already arriving and you're just checking in, seeing who's in, who's out. Not sure, but communication is key here. Because this is a card of communication and speed. Those two aspects are what's happening here. What's around you? Patterns for forest reverie. Okay. So everything seems to be fine right now. Like, this project seems to be going well. You're celebrating checkpoints on the regular. You're celebrating the milestones that come along with it. You're doing well. You and your friend are doing very well. That's why you're feeling comfortable calling for backup right now. Perhaps it's beginning to make money. Perhaps it's beginning to gain traction. Something along those lines. What I'm trying to say here, Aries, is that this looks like it is working out. You and your friends have been putting in the work, and it looks like it's beginning to pay off in a major way. But we'll see where this goes. We will see where this goes. What do you want? Hades Underworld. Ooh. So, This to me says you're ready to take the next big step in the project. Because right now you and your friend have been taking little steps. You've been, going a step at a time, taking little leaps, little risks here and there. You are ready to move beyond that in your mind. In your mind, you, your friend, this project are ready for bigger and better things. You're ready to become greater. You're ready to become something more than it already is. I can't say whether this is going to work out or not. What I can say is that it looks very good so far. It looks like a very positive reading thus far. Destiny calls for you to take the next step. Aries, are you ready to answer the call? Who's advising you? Echo's Lament. Okay, so there have been a few sacrifices to get where you are right now. Sorry about that, where wasn't I? Yeah. So there have been some sacrifices made in the name of this project, both on your end and on your friend's end. And it's pretty tough, this project. It has cost you both a lot of time, a lot of energy, perhaps even a lot of money. But I would like to think, which is based on the vibes of this reading thus far, it has been worthwhile. It has been worthwhile. You've taken great steps, great leaps, great bounds. And I would say, Aries, you're doing well. Despite all your sacrifice and all your friends' sacrifice, you both are doing very well. What's your dilemma? Oh, wow. Oh, this took a huge turn. The grace of Aphrodite. Wow. So, you have dedicated yourself so much to this project that you have perhaps neglected your personal life a little bit too much. You have neglected the part of you that craves love and appreciation. At the end of the day, just coming home and saying, hey, I did this. And having somebody say, yeah, you did that, honey. You have been neglecting your personal life a little too much, Aries. Consider the fact that maybe it's time to take a step back. Who has the power? Achilles' heel. Wow. This is your Achilles' heel, isn't it? Um, Aries. This love, this need for, tapping into your personal life once again, it is, in the end, an Achilles' heel of yours. It is your greatest vulnerability. It is your greatest strength. It is a lot of things, Aries. But what you have to remember, Aries, is this. This project may be important, may be vital, may be valuable, it may make you a lot of money, it may do this, may do that, it may do a lot of things. But what it can't do, Aries, perhaps, is not make you happy forever. The happiness you find, the satisfaction you find in this project may in the end end up fleeting. As fleeting and fickle as the being of love herself. And believe me, Aphrodite moves on quick. What's holding you back? The descent of Persephone. How much have you given up in the name of this project? Wow, Aries. I'm speechless. You have given up everything in terms of your personal life in the name of this project. And while I'm not saying that that is the most horrible thing in the world, I'm saying that maybe, just maybe, you need to start rethinking some of your choices, some of your life decisions. This is my friend life decisions. I'd like you to meet them. Now reconsider them. I'm not saying you have to. It's just my advice. You don't have to take it. Take it with a pinch of salt. What's being hidden? The Fleece of Chrysomelos. Wow. The greatest prize of all may not be your project, Aries. The greatest prize of all may be what you find outside of your project. The Fleece of Chrysomelos, the golden fleece, for those not well versed in ancient Greece. A fleece made of pure gold, and essentially a sign of the greatest wealth, purity, everything like that you could ever imagine. Aries, consider taking a step back. You may find it worthwhile. Can you succeed? The Sibyl's prophecy. Now it's got you thinking, Aries. Now you're thinking like you need to be. You're thinking about your future, what you want to become, what you're seeking to be in 5, 10, 15 years, even a year from now, even a few months from now, what you want to be. Do you want to be just fully committed to this project? Do you want to, as the Gen Zers say, full send it? Or do you want to take a step back, pull back a bit, and realize what you've been missing all this time? The choice is yours, of course, Aries. I can't make that choice for you. The choice is yours. What happens in the end? It's the Wrath of Poseidon. Wow. Okay. Wow. So, Aries, you finally come to the realization that you have sacrificed too much. You finally come to a harsh realization. You finally look yourself in the mirror and you don't like what's looking back at you. You finally realize, what have I done in the name of this project? I don't know what this project is. Whatever this project is, Aries, you must realize you have given up too much in its name. You have given up so much. It's time to find something that makes things worthwhile. Because otherwise, your rage will never abate. It will never abate and it'll never settle. Now, when's this all happening? Apollo's lyre. There is light at the end of this long tunnel, Aries. There is light to be had at the end of all this. When this is all over, when you've finally taken a step back and found that special someone, because you are going to find a special someone, Aries. I have no doubt of that. When you find that special someone, you're going to look back on all this and start thinking to yourself, what was I thinking? It's going to be that simple, Aries. It really is. It's going to be that simple. Okay. I'm going to do a very quick recap and I'm going to end things off. Hope you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. And if you have been enjoying, please do go check me out on Twitter. Got the same name as this YouTube channel, same kind of content on there. There's even some exclusive content on there that you may very much enjoy. And if you really love it, consider dropping me a follow. It helps support me and it helps support the channel. And now, on with the recap. So, and I want to reiterate this in the recap real quick. I have never, and probably may never again, have Hephaestus' Forge and the Forge of Vulcan back to back from each other. The same god, two different aspects. Remember that, Aries. You and your friend are in this together. Don't forget that. It has to be a joint effort. You called for backup, and you're checking in with everybody. Life is okay right now. You know you're enjoying life. But at the end of the day, you don't have anybody to go back to. At the end of the day, you go home, you end up alone, and you think to yourself, who do I have to tell about these accomplishments of my projects? Who do I have to share the burden with, share the joys with, the sorrows with, everything like that? That's your Achilles heel. But it's not a bad Achilles heel to have, Aries. At the end of the day, you will find that love, you will be renewed for it, and you will find how rewarding this job becomes once you've done it. And on that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single one of my videos. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're also trying to get to 800 subscribers before the end of the month. So please, smash like, smash subscribe. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out, folks. Have a good one.